Greetings, everyone, and welcome to a new episode of One Take. Are you looking at the wrong map? Yes, that is a legitimate question. And no, it is not the pickup line of the day, though it would be hilarious to see how that worked for anyone. But we're getting off topic. Anyhow, so are you looking at the wrong map? And it has more to do with leadership than it does with anything. So I was reading a while back. It's, as you know, I'm a total history dork, so a lot of references to that. But it's a couple different things. And one really stood out. It was from George S. Patton's War as I Knew It, basically his autobiography of the war. And he had a little section there, and it really stood out to me. And I can't say specifics, so please, if you're a doctorate in military history, please don't call me out on this. I'm ad-libbing as I go here. But what he talked about was that the higher your rank, the more generalized your map got. So if you were a general, you didn't need to know what particular platoons were doing or even regiments to a certain degree because you had people underneath you that took care of that. What you had to focus on was the bigger picture, the overall troop movements. Because what happens if you don't focus on the big picture, what needs to be done, the overall objective or objectives, you get lost in the mire of the how, and you get lost in the details of the details, quite frankly. If you're a general and you have to worry about what a specific platoon or platoons or even one company is doing, how they're executing something, you're taking your eyes off that proverbial ball, and you're going to make mistakes, and you're going to slow the ship down. You're going to slow the troops down, the movements, the war, the whatever. And what I found recently, for a while now, quite frankly, in our industry, in the mortgage industry, that there's a lot of senior leadership that seem to be looking at the wrong map. There's a lot of talk about, oh, rates. When are rates going to come back? Oh, we need to hold steady until rates. We have to do this. Oh, how do we get back to here? Various things like that. You're focusing on the details of the job that isn't your job. It's not your map that you're looking at there. You need to be focused on how can I help my teams? How can I help my company move forward? And then leave it in the hands of the people below you that work for you that you know and trust to execute that properly. So yours should be, how can I help them from a larger scale, not what can I hope for from a more localized scale. So keep that in mind next time. Are you looking at the right map? And that means make sure your focus is on the right things and not the smaller details that would distract you from what it is you need to do. And that is One Take. Make it a great day. Go USA. Woohoo. Take care.